School Freeware's Word 2007 Tutorials, Tutorial 25. Help with writing reports, papers, and getting research. This is what we're going to need. We'll need Word 2007, and there's a free trial on the Microsoft website. We'll need an active internet connection, and this tutorial will also show Type It, Read It for proofreading documents, and that is a free download at schoolfreeware.com. First, for people who already have their research done and just need a little help organizing their thoughts and how to do citations and layout of the paper, there are plenty of templates within the template section. So click on the Office button and then go to New. Inside, you'll find the Microsoft Office Online Template section, and many people end up going to Reports thinking that this is what they need. Now, you may find some nice things in here like school report or a book report that's in here someplace, elementary book report right here. However, many people are disappointed to find that they don't have things like thesis or other type of reports within the report section, and they don't know where to find it. You'll find these templates under more categories, and then inside of more categories you'll find papers. So here under papers, if I click, we'll find APA format, also MLA format, different APA and MLA format documents, things for a thesis, also the school reports, manuscripts, term papers, and so on. So I'll go ahead and click on the term paper and I will download, and you also need an active internet connection to do so. So here we have the term paper, and you'll see that like the title page is already formatted for us. Things like your name, course number, date, and a lot of it's just fill in the blank, things for abstract, and it also gives a little explanation of what's happening or what you need to do to make a nice term paper. Now, I've already opened up a few other templates, so let's take a look at them. Here we have the thesis, and it's basically the same idea. Everything is pre-formatted with some nice documentation to let you know what is happening or the information that you need to put in and where you need to put it. So here's a glossary, different chapters, bibliography, index if need be. Next, we have the APA style. Basically, same idea as before, showing the appendixes and how to cite information, footnotes, and so on. Finally, we have the MLA style, and same idea with examples for how to cite the work. And there's plenty of templates available for you within the template section of the Office button. Of course, many of us have waited for the last minute, so we need to complete our research very quickly. And here I have this a simple little paragraph of a paper that I've started. So under Review, you'll find things like Research. And if I put in what I want to research, put in Tesla, we have the ability to research for reference books or research sites. One thing to note, the Encarta Encyclopedia is no longer active. Basically, most of these online encyclopedias have been replaced by Wikipedia. And I know some teachers do not allow Wikipedia to be used in research papers or other types of papers. However, we can still use the site to find lots of information quickly. So let's go to Wikipedia. And I'll go search for Tesla. And here is Nikola Tesla. So inside of the article basically is somewhat like Cliff Notes. It's very well laid out, and it gives a quick read and overview of the information we're looking for. But at the very bottom of the Wikipedia document, many cases you'll find things like notes with lots of links to go and find information. So here we have notes, here we have references, further reading including publications, books, and also external links including some of the official sites for Nikola Tesla. So all I have to do is just click on the links and it'll take me right to the websites where I can find lots of information that I can use in my papers, even though I can't really use anything from Wikipedia. Okay, let's look at some Office tools that will help us edit some documents. So I'll click on this Tesla document here, and inside the Review tab you'll find a thesaurus, spelling, grammar, and also word count, which will count the number of words within the document. So let's take a look at the thesaurus. So here I have a sentence: Tesla's thinking was so powerful that he could see his inventions at work before he put his ideas on paper. Well, this word see is actually rather weak in describing Tesla's ability to invent things. So if I click on the word see and I go to the thesaurus, inside here we have a bunch of words that I can choose from that are synonyms of the word see. So let's scroll down and I'll find a word that maybe best describes what I want. So here I see a word envision. So I'll just right mouse click and I'll click on insert, and now see is replaced by envision. Also, if I were to right mouse click on envision and go to lookup, I can change the envision from the thesaurus to the dictionary, and here it gives me the definition of envision, so therefore I know that I am using it correctly. Now, one nice tool that is often overlooked is the spelling and grammar button. Because we have red and green lines within our document, we tend to use that instead of the spelling and grammar button. However, if we click on the spelling and grammar, we get something called readability statistics when the spelling and grammar is done checking. It includes the words, characters, passive sentences, and also the reading grade level. Now, if the readability does not pop up for you, here's how you can change the settings. Click on the Office button, go to Word Options, and then under Proofing, click on Show Readability Statistics. Also within the Proofing options, you'll find the settings for spell check and also grammar check. So with Show Readability checked, I can now see the readability statistics when I click on the spelling and grammar button. Unfortunately, after pulling an all-nighter finishing our paper, we are sometimes too tired to actually proofread our document correctly. So here's a technique on having the computer read to you, so that way you can listen to your document being read and you can find mistakes more easy. This also works for people who are dyslexic and have other situations that prevent them from reading well. So to have the computer read, I've downloaded a program called Type It Read It, which is available on the school freeware website at no cost. So I'll just copy the text I want the computer to read, and I'll go to Type It Read It, and I'll go paste in the text. From here I'll set the speaking speed and speaking voice. The speaking voice depends on what operating system you're using and also what voices you have installed on the computer. So now I'll go ahead and have the computer read to me.
Nikola Tesla was an inventor, engineer and physicist. He is best known for his work in creating the alternating current that is in use today. Tesla's thinking was so powerful that he could envision his inventions at...
Okay, I'll pause that. Now, one thing I'd like to point out, with the speaking voice I have Microsoft Mic installed, and it's a rather difficult voice to listen to. If you wish, there are some third-party voices that are available from different vendors, and I happen to have one installed, and these are much better to listen to than Microsoft Sam or Mike or even Mary. So here we have David, and there's also a link to a third-party vendor on the school freeware website. And let's take a listen to this voice, and you find that it's much easier to listen to and proofread your document.
Nikola Tesla was an inventor, engineer and physicist. He is best known for his work in creating the alternating current that is in use today. Tesla's thinking was so powerful that he could envision his inventions at work before he put his ideas on paper.
So by listening to the computer, I found a little mistake, so I'll just go back real quick and make a little change. So there you have some techniques on how to finish that paper on time.